Vision Action Network brings leaders together and organizations together and allows us to collaborate and convene around common purpose and shared vision.
Government does not have the ability in any stretch of any imagination to do it alone, so it's a blessing to have Vision Action Network and the partners there to help us.
Vision Action Network has done a wonderful job of bringing the right people to the table at the right time.
VAN is relevant, if for no other reason than to have an organization in Washington County that is gathering people from all sectors to really take a hard look at the critical issues in this county and how we might work together to address them.
VAN has played a very important role in Washington County over the years. When it was first created, it was to answer a call for an entity that would act as convener for the collaborative community-based problem solving that was so important to Washington County.
The Board of County Commissioners wanted to get an assessment of what the entire community needed. And so they directed us to broaden scope from just dealing with the meat and potatoes functions of local government to assessing what the needs were in the community. And in order to do that, we brought together the providers in the community. And that hadn't been done in this community before. We're talking about the faith community, the not-for-profit community, all the other organizations that were non-governmental. We brought them together at a single table to determine what the needs of the community were. And that turned out to be so empowering for all of us. We decided we needed an ongoing organization to assess the vital needs of the community and actually try to collaborate toward meeting those needs. And that's what Vision West did. It was the transition from a county government that dealt with its core function to an organization that brought all sectors together and then finally ended up with this wonderful creation, the Vision Action Network, that not the county created, but all these players created at one time.
I think VAN is serving the need of having a table to make sure that the different organizations and the different sectors and the different leadership of the community interact, problem solve, discuss. That's what it takes. And so what VAN does is provide what nobody else can, which is that table with diverse opinion, diverse experience, but a common founding in love for their community. And that doesn't exist anywhere else. And we had to create it to make sure that we could benefit from it. We have to be able to think out of the box, and we have to be able to nurture relationships with each other that otherwise don't exist. Some of these things are bigger than all of us. Good-hearted people don't have the answers to all of these issues, and it's going to take more than one of us, more than one organization, more than one sector to make a difference.
The community derives some pretty amazing benefits from the work that Vision Action Network does. One of the most telling, of course, is the projects that you actually see on the ground. Things like the Community Housing Fund, Hands on Greater Portland. Some things that you wouldn't even necessarily know came out of VAN work in the early days, like Project Access, Project Homeless Connect, events that happen every year that were created because VAN was able to pull together the resources of multiple organizations and people across the community and harness them all in one direction. And it allowed us to make sure that the energy and enthusiasm of the community was able to turn around into concrete results.
It's exciting to see the VAN celebrating its 15th birthday, and when I look forward and wonder, well, what's the next 15 years going to be like? It's clear to me collaboration is going to be as important tomorrow as it is today. And so the VAN will always have a role, and Washington County will always be a better place because the VAN exists to encourage organizations and individuals to work together on tough issues.